Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Regrowth, the Minecraft mod pack, with me, Peg. So last episode we did a lot with Alfheim and the Alfheim portal from Botania. And we used up a lot, and I mean a lot, of mana. So I am slowly regenerating it. But basically what we need is a much better gen situation, a generating system. So, here's my song. I've been using the coal coke instead of the charcoal blocks to try and keep this endoflame going. I think I'm going to make a few more endoflames and keep feeding them coal coke, but I need to set up a dispenser timer situation, which I've never done before. I can do it now because I've got redstone. And one of our sparks died. I don't know where it went. I can't find it. Like, that one lived, but when we moved all this stuff around, we lost it somewhere. I can't find it. It's not in my inventory. My chisel's almost dead. I'll show you what I've been doing with the chisel in a minute. I went through here. We've discovered 80 seeds. I went through here trying to find if there was anything we hadn't discovered with AgriCraft that could lead us to those not weeds, seeds. It would help, Peg, if you could learn how to spell, being an English major and all, you know? To like these rutile seeds and these amber seeds, these AgriCraft, and then down here there's Aurigold and Quartzanthium. I don't know how to get these. They say they're AgriCraft, but the recipes have been disabled. So I went through with this book trying to find whatever it was that I could, and unfortunately the only thing in here that we have not discovered as far as mutations is, where are you? There you are. Snowbell and seeds. So I went through and I tried to breed these for a while, and then I decided that was kind of dumb, and I went through and I found Snowbell, and I was like, uses. Okay, Wolfsbane, we've done that. Wormwood, witchery, wispy cotton, no recipe. So we've still got to get into the witchery. I do have my crops on me. I managed to get glowstone up to 10, 10, 10. So what I really need are... Oh, it's lagged. Go away. The Ender, the XP, and the Infusion. I don't know if I really need the Lapis, but I need those 3 in 9x9s so I can get a lot of those. And spoilers, this is what I've really been working on. She's building a stairway to heaven. Isn't it great? Isn't it exactly what the Joker would love if the Joker were into magic? So, all my ender pearls. All the ender pearls I've been saving up all all this playthrough. And then these are Voidstone, and Voidstone with the chisel, and Energized Voidstone. So let me show you what those are. So Void... I made up a lot of Voidstone because it's just Ender Pearl, Stone, and Obsidian. That was before I had an idea to use the actual Ender Stone. This is blocks of solid Ender. This is a lot of Ender. A lot of Ender. And then these mixed mana clusters. Mana. Just come on, where are you? No? Mixed. There we go. Or mixed crystal cluster. This is one of each kind of crystal together. And we've been getting crystals from the stuff, the Essence of Shards. I don't know what they're for. They say they're an infusion stabilizer. I've just been putting them up here because they look cool. And they occasionally have spark effects. The way I did this, microblocks with the saw. Microblocks with the saw. And then a lot of obsidian essence. These are the stone brick, and these are all essence, obsidian essence. That's obsidian tinted, not tainted, tinted. And these are the obsidian. And I didn't take into account any of the natural features or current projects. I just had an idea and I went for it. So off that way is going to be the Witchery Tower. And off that way will be the Botania Tower. And off that way in the middle, see, we haven't even started off that way yet. Off that way is going to be the blood magic, because we have 3 magic mods in this mod pack. We have Botania, Witchery, and Blood Magic. So you go up this staircase, you're going off to the 3 mystic towers. Not like these towers. These are common towers. These are where commoners live. Doubtless, you know, the commoners have it pretty good, but they have it pretty good because they have mystic neighbors. You know what I mean? And I tried to be careful with the microblocks. I don't have too many and they're not too small, because they do tend to eat your FPS. And eventually this is all going to be grassland and garden anyway, so all this stuff down here is going to have to move. All of it. I made this, might recall that was part of our quest to get a bucket of oil, and then after a bucket of oil to make a combustion engine which uses the oil, and then a refinery which refines the oil. I don't actually know how these work. So I've been doing a lot. Enables. Yeah. So, got the bucket of oil, made a pump, which was, it was pretty easy, and then the combustion engine, which wasn't hard. Now I get more combustion engines and more oil. Oh, joy. See, what we need is a fuel bucket, because I made the refinery, which was a little difficult. Now I need a fuel bucket, which means I need to use the refinery, which I have no idea how to do. Let me show you how to make. So the pump was just iron gear, redstone, bucket, and tanks, which are just circles of glass. And then the engine. So the combustion engine was just pistons, iron gear, redstone, and iron. The refinery, on the other hand, this thing took me a while. It's 3 tanks, 2 redstone torches, and a diamond gear. So the diamond gear, gold gear surrounded by diamonds, iron gear surrounded by gold. I could, because we have the smeltery, I could make a gear mold or casting. I could make a gear casting out of aluminum bronze, and that would actually save me some materials, but I'm not really worried about materials at this point because we're growing them. So I don't know how this works, how the refinery works. Like, what side do I power? How does it all go in? I don't know. I'll have to watch a video or something on that, because the book's not giving me any hints. There might be a Buildcraft book, I don't know. So what else did I do? I think... Now here's the thing, I did look this up, right? Because this rolling machine, we can't make it. We can't make it. Oh, sorry, that's my coffee. So I looked it up, and basically, unless one of these quests, and I think it's this one, but unless one of these quests has a reward where they give you mariculture aluminum, we can't do this quest at all, because the mod doesn't work. It completely overwrites the aluminum. So there's no patch, there's no fix. Either the quest reward has to give us mariculture aluminum, or we're gonna have to cheat it in. So you might have noticed I took down the portal. I didn't have the mana to keep it going, and it's not gonna be down here anyway. It's gonna be up in the tower. So I took it down. And before I took it down, I did what I could. I got pixie dust and dragonstone out of it, which were the 2 things you didn't see. Pixie dust was from throwing in mana pearls, and dragonstone was throwing in mana diamonds. So I made the elven mana spreader, which gets us mana tablets, yay. And I made this. So I had to make mana steel blocks in order to do this, because it's 2 mana steel blocks to 1 elementium block. And I had to get a lot of elementium. Now, we got the terra steel as a reward. We got 2 terra steel ingots. So it was 2 terra steel ingots and a living wood twig to make the terra blade. So I made all this. We will get a companion title scroll, a green heart canister, and a flask of fortitude. So let's see here. Which one did we get? The missing link. We get a butterfly? We get a Nami. A Navi. We get a Navi. Well, it's almost as good as a butterfly. Okay, so let me show you what the elven. So the elven mana spreader was just the dreamwood, the elementium block, and then any mana petal. And then let me show you what these sphere? No, no, what are they called here? Augment. Oop. Yeah. Okay, so these things. These took more runes, and we needed pixie dust. which is why I had pixie dust just comes from throwing in the mana pearls. But it took water, fire, earth, and air runes. So I had to make more runes, which used up more mana. But I made each of these because they were pretty simple. I don't know what they're for. I don't know what they do. Oh, that's where my spark went. But we'll get 8 sparks back. Well, no, it didn't eat my sparks. I don't know where my spark went. So we get 8 sparks. And so we've actually progressed pretty far here. But I don't think we can go much further, because I don't have much Elementium left. And this one says to kill a wither. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Baubles. No, that's not what we want. We want equipment. Yeah. And then this goes there. And that'll give us 1 extra heart down here. I've just been throwing all the magical junk in here real quick. Any more magical junk? Not really. Okay. And then all the other junk I've been throwing down here. Oh wait, that was magical junk. Oh well. That and that. We'll throw those down there. And then, resistance 2. That's not bad. Dreamwood. Okay. So what else have I been doing? Because we're not going to the end, and we're not killing a wither. Not yet. Nope. This has not unlocked anything as far as I know. We're still stuck. Basically, what we have to do for this, I know what this is going to do. I know. It's going to be just like the pipes. It's going to start out with copper, and it's going to go all the way through to like diamond or something. Alright? So, I've got the best pick I can have right now, which is alumite. But I need to put... I've got 2 modifiers remaining. I need to put a silk touch on it. Silk. So I need this, which is a silky jewel, which is an emerald, and this stuff, silky cloth, which is gold and string. Not hard, but I have to do that before we go and do the nether. Otherwise, this stuff will explode. This still hasn't unlocked anything. You haven't made any progress on that one. No progress here. Witchery. So I went and I made the Polynesia charm, which will give us a fume filter. I made the funneled fumes, the fume funnels. I made 3 of them, which will get us clay jars. And I made the altar blocks, which gives us Spanish moss, pumpkins, and melons. So the altar blocks were not hard. I made 6 because you need, I think you need 4? 3? No, you might need 6. It's Exhale of the Horned One and Breath of the Goddess. Now, Breath of the Goddess is from birch trees in the... So this is birch and this is oak in the witch's oven. And then just bottles of water, rowan wood, and stone bricks. Not hard. And then the fume funnels, just buckets, lava buckets, lots of iron, and glowstone. And since we are growing glowstone dust, it's not hard to make glowstone. The thing is, so, oh, keep clicking the wrong thing. Thing is, we need these, the fume filters, for the fume funnels to work their best. Let's put that away. So, I've only got one now. The Polynesia charm. What it does is it allows you to talk/trade with animals. So it could be useful, it could not be. Depends on what you think animals have. The filters I can't make yet because I need attuned stones, charged attuned stones. Well, the attuned stone, uncharged, is there we go. This one is a dragon stone, a whiff of magic, and a lava bucket, which is why I needed the dragon stones. So I just made a block of diamond, threw it in the mana pool, got a block of mana diamond, and threw that in the portal. So I have a 9 dragon stone. And it was 1-to-1. But you'll notice there's no recipe for this charged one. That's because you have to do a ritual on the altar. And for a ritual to go well, there's other stuff we need. So let's just put this and that together real quick. There we go. And, oh, how did I make that? Let me show you. Charm. So the Polynesia charm is actually pretty simple. Just netherwort, iron, raw cod. So I had to kill one of the many cod I had. Odor of purity ×2 and whiff of magic. Now the odor of purity is from the hawthorn, and the whiff of magic is from the rowan. And I've been burning plenty of trees. Oop. Plenty of trees. So I've got foul fume, exhale, odor, whiff, reek, and breath. So, but that's all I've got at the moment. And it did unlock down here the way the world feels. We finally have these unlocked. This is Thaumcraft. Oh man, no, wait. I didn't take that into account. Thaumcraft is its own mod. Britannia, Witchery, Thumb. Oh, and so there's 4 magic. So I need. So this is going to have to come up. And we're going to have 1 tower there and 1 tower there. And then that's going to have to go up further and branch off again with 1 tower. Oop, lag spike. With 1 tower over there and 1 tower over there. So we need 4 towers at least. Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, I thought I only needed 3. No, I need 4. I need 4 magic towers. Okay, well, building for another day. I don't know why we needed this stuff, but we got it. Yeah, the Polynesia charm, I'm not sure how useful it is. So this one wants us to kill a witch hunter. I don't know what a witch hunter looks like. One of the great things about this staircase, though, is that we can come up and kind of peek out at all the mobs out there. And once I get a bow and arrow that are worth any good, we can just take pot shots at everything. So that's kind of nice. This is all lit up, so nothing will spawn up here, and it's just high enough that they can't get up. Peggy's not stupid. She just seems that way sometimes because she derps. So I don't know what a witch hunter looks like. So I can't kill one because I don't know what it looks like. But the poppet and the tag lock kit we might be able to make, and the Mutandis extremis I think we can make. So let's do that. So basic poppet is oh, that's why we need Spanish moss. So it's wool, string, Spanish moss, and a bone needle, which is flint and bone. Okay. So flint and bone. That's easy enough. Bone needles. And then in here? No. String. Oh. Where did I put the wool? There's the wool. And Spanish moss I put down here, didn't I? Yep. Okay, so puppet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Bone needle and string. Puppet. Then the tag. No? Tag. Come on. Tag lock kit is a glass bottle and a bone needle, which is easy enough. Do I have any empty glass bottles? No. Probably not. What do I do with my glass? There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm getting the hang of organization. Not at all. Let's get that. That. No. We actually, because I'm the only one on the server, do not need this. But that. Oh, we needed 3. Well, there you go. Completely useless, but we made them. Now it wants a water protection poppet. Okay, well, let's see. Uses. Oop, no. Cute. Uses. Water protection is 2 ink and 2 of that. So 1, 2. And 2. Bam, bum, ba-dum. And we get a fire protection poppet. Oh yeah. So Mutandis extremis. 50 power from a nearby altar. Oh. Ah. Which means we need to put down the... Okay. Well... Fine. You guys know how this works. If you don't know how this works, you should really go watch my Attack the B team. But... There. Put 6 down, you get an altar. You really want to put a dragon egg, a chalice, a skull. I might have a skull. Let's see. No, I've just got a zombie heads. I'm going to put a skeleton skull on it. And those will all increase the effect. The altar right now has a power of 633 and it is gaining power from the plant life around it. I don't know how much these help. Having a lot of different plants around it helps it out a lot. So, let's see. Mutandis extremis. So we need the cauldron, Mutandis, another wart. Mutandis is... I'm not... Oh, and the other thing is I'm not sure that this is close enough to the altar. So let's move it over here. I don't know what the range of the altar is. I've completely forgotten. It's been a while since I've done this. So that... Does it need a block of fire under it? I cannot remember. Well, let's try it without. Let's just try that. Nope. Let's see real quick. I think I remember it needing a block of fire under it. Herbology, collecting fumes, brews. Brewing. Glass bottle to retrieve your potion when the cauldron splutters. Certain ingredients may need to draw power from an altar. So I need glass bottles. Throw the following items into a full boiling cauldron. Okay, so it's got to be full and it's got to be boiling, which means it does need fire under it, I believe. Could do lava. I don't think I have a bucket of lava on me. No. Do I have any netherrack? I do. So we'll do netherrack. Do I have a flint and steel? I do, but it's somewhere. Give me a second. Okay, so I had a thought about fire. I don't know if the fire spread is on. I have 2 more buckets of water. I don't know if fire spread is on, but I'm hoping not. I'm really hoping not. Because otherwise, I may set my botania flowers on fire. Okay, so we need to take that out. Put the netherrack down. And then... Okay, and then dirt. It's another reason to have it in a tower. Now, if I recall, jumping in that will hurt. So, we want this, and we want that. Oh good, it didn't go in the fire. I'm assuming that means it's done. Now I need bottles. Peggy's so dumb, she didn't do it. She didn't make the bottles. Yeah, I forgot. Okay, so I have bottles. Or not. Okay. So let's put that out just for now. We'll light it when we need it. So I got the Mutandis Extremis. It's not the book I want. Now we need a mutating sprig. We'll need a lot of altar power if the cauldron isn't augmented by chalk circles. Oh man. I don't have that much altar power. Not nearly. So that's gonna have to wait until we have the towers set up and I've got that kind of stuff going. Blah. Okay. So next episode, we will be getting back into the awfulness that is the Nether. Yep. We've hit that point, ladies and gentlemen. We have to go back to the Nether. Oh.